por me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Acá arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, lo que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me...
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Tommy Pham is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0.
Nope.
Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Now the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
And now the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Ready with the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting fourth.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. Now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Will Myers looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. One run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Machado over at second. Myers at first, one gone. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Mercer has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres on top, 2-0. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And now here is number 3. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That is third.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Here now is Juan Soto, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tatis has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 4.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
What he did, he must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And their runners at the corners now. Fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
You stuck with them clown nuts. You big cheese, you got your block on fire, you remain in the cheese.
Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals.
Nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you give chase. You got your block on fire, you remain in the cheese.
Now to bat, Webster Rivas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Webster Rivas.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
At the plate, Blake Snell, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Rivas aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. In the dirt, throw to third, and he's called out on a close play at third.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you've got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
One out and a runner on second base. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
From the stretch.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-1. Here it is. Hit hard to third. Mercer is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Rene Rivera. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. ball to second. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Robles is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 3, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Myers is under it. And the inning is over. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Opposite field to left. Harrison has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Manny Machado now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Will Myers waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
But the runner's back easily. Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Ha-Seong Kim. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 pitch. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Juan Soto to the plate now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. And that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And now the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one yanked just foul. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Josh Harrison stands in, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Webster Rivas. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. To short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake Snell.
To the plate now, Blake Snell. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder.
Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0 the count.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Now the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Rivas on second. Pham is over at first with one away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The set and the 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. One and two. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Padres leave a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in this.
In now, Jordy Mercer.
Washington, the third baseman.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
One of the toughest pitches they hit,
Now
the straight changeup, right? El Cambio.
Runner.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Rene Rivera. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Strike called, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. In now for Washington, Victor Robles. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
No, inside.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Striding in now for the Nats, Patrick Corbin. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals lead 1. They trail 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in next, Will Myers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet, 6 inches.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 3-2.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Juan Soto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 3-2. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 60.
Now at the plate is Ha-Seong Kim. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Webster Rivas, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And he can't come up with it.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next up is Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Paulo Espino, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a liner. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Padres 6 and the Nationals 2. Nabil Chrismat enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Josh Harrison. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Jordy Mercer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Espino typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So stepping in is Will Myers. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 13 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Striding in is Ha-Seong Kim, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, catcher, Webster Rivas.
Up next, Webster Rivas. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Here's the first pitch. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
and it's fouled away. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
He's safe.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
The 0-2 once more.
Count 1 and 2.
2 out here and a runner at second. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Friars 7 and the Nationals 2. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Rene Rivera.
The catcher, Rene.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So next to hit is Victor Robles. First pitch of the AB now. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Popped up, and no one will get this one. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Number 88 will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 88.
First delivery to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Austin Voth has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Victor Caratini is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on its way. And And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2. Popped up. Turner waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Tommy Pham. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
One out, nobody on. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Jake Cronenworth would be next. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth flew out last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Don't want to forget about him. Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rivera moving to his left. And that's the third out. Padres leave one. They're on top 7-2.
Get the blessing for the brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it.
Austin Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Number 3, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Number 3.
First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Shortstop, Ray Turner.
Into the box, Trey Turner. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next, it'll be Juan Soto. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. And in steps Manny Machado. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in once again is Will Myers. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Myers, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Ha-Seong Kim.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're on top 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Here's Johnson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jurickson Profar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now to the plate, Josh Harrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Johnson, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate here is Jordy Mercer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Myers going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now, Rene Rivera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
At the plate, Victor Robles, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Last strike now for the Nats. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The San Diego Padres led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Blake Snell with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Crystal inside my personal apocalypse. Find me right. Just a feather in that weather. Yeah, lost in the wild. Won't live like this forever. Putting my world to rights. So now
the final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.